you have had an absolutely fantastic Easter weekend and you've had lots and lots of family time. I definitely have had quite a bit of family time. I quite enjoyed it. As you can see, I am taking a break and having a quick glass of rosé. Kids have been bathed and they're all ready to go back to school tomorrow, and of course I am going to be working for the next 2 weeks, so Bella is going to a day mother. This is the first time in 11 months that we will be away from each other for so long. So she'll be going for an entire day for the next 2 weeks. So I am super nervous about that. I can't remember how I coped with my son when I went back to work full time, but this time it's so different, and I'm really nervous about it, but I'm sure we'll get past it, and I will definitely give you an update of how that went. So let me tell you what we got up to this weekend. So we did our traditional fish. We don't really do pickled fish. I mean, they'll eat it. Paul will eat it, and he does the whole hot cross buns as well. But Friday, our tradition is usually to go down to Cork Bay, to Corkies, and have some fish and chips. So we stick to that tradition that it is fish on Good Friday. Saturday was really chilled. I got to make some breakfast for the family, and we just really spent the day together and just bonded and had some good family time, watched some movies, and really just relaxed. I mean, my apartment was it was flying. There was things everywhere, but you know what? I am that mom that just could not be bothered, because my apartment gets lived in by my kids and my family. Yesterday, obviously, we did church. I had to work for a little bit, and then we also just took the day to ourselves and just spent more family time together. I can hear little feet running past me, which is most likely Aiden. Aiden, come and say hello, boy. Where are you? He's probably ran into his room to go and see what's happening. And then today was really just another relaxing day. I finally managed to clean up. The kids are clean. Supper is being made as we speak, and mom is taking a well-deserved break. Yes, so we're just doing that. We're getting preparations for this week. Also, because I'm working and I don't know how my time is going to work and what time I get home, so I'm just, trying to figure out and do meal plans for the week. And it literally sounds like there's a mouse in this apartment because he's tiptoeing around, running to the kitchen for goodness know what. But those are the things that you have to deal with when you are a mommy vlogger. So, unfortunately, the one thing that didn't happen was date night. We never got around to doing a date night or a date day. This weekend we did get to spend quite a bit of time because we were at home with the kids mainly, but it's still not the same. And I hope that in the next couple of weeks, or when I'm done working, that Paul and I can really just take out one evening and just really do something, just the two of us. No kids, no talking about kids, because that's what date night is about. Really just connecting with your partner again, and getting to know them, getting to know what is going on, how are they feeling, how are you guys as a couple doing, and that is what a date night means. You forget about that there's kids at home. You really just go out and have a nice glass of wine, have a drink, have a coffee, whatever your preference is, and also just connect with your partner. And it is essential that parents do this. It's essential that any couple does this. Date nights are of an absolute importance in a relationship because it builds that bond between the two of you. It just allows you to just open up and just be there with your partner. I've also, this week, I'm getting back to a strict eating plan. So for those of you that don't know, I do keto. So it's a no carbs, no sugar, high fat, high protein lifestyle. It's not a diet because I don't diet. If I feel to have a glass of wine, I'm not going to deprive myself of having a glass of wine. I'm not going to deprive myself of not being able to enjoy things that I have always enjoyed. It is just literally a lifestyle change. And because I don't do things, I'm not going in there full force, I'm literally just taking it one day at a time. So at the moment, obviously I do 2 meals. So I make sure that there is, something hot, a stew or a curry or, whatever the guys feel for, because, the easiest thing and the thing that they most love is anything with pasta in it. And that is a big no-no for me at the moment because I am trying to get back to my pre-baby weight. And that is quite a long way from here. I've picked up quite a lot of weight after baby, not so much in my pregnancy, but rather after she was born, because I was only able to breastfeed for 5 months, and then I had run out of milk, or my milk supply was low, so we were doing formula and breast, and we didn't want to confuse it, and then I changed over to formula milk, but you know what they say, breast is best. So if there are any breastfeeding moms, please, stick it out, do the different options that there are. I was literally at one stage, I remember, I was feeding Isabella every hour and a half because she wasn't getting full. And then I was advised to try and put her on the formula, and then it became too much because now she was doing formula and breast and and then we just decided to do straight formula, and which she's been on now for the last 6 months. It's her 11th month today. She is 11 months, so I've got a month left of having a baby, and then next month I'm gonna have a toddler. Wow, this year has flown by so quickly. Gosh, I am a little bit emotional about it, I must be honest, because I'll have a 1-year-old and I'll have a 10-year-old. Gosh, I feel so old now. But with that being said, you know what, I have loved motherhood, and now I want to share my experiences with all of you, and I want to share the way I do things to make my life a little bit easier. And like I said before, none of my advice is, it comes from my experiences, how I cope with it and how I get on, or rather not how I get on, how I am able to get from day to day, because sometimes my life is really chilled and it's okay and I'm just at home, and then suddenly boom, like for the next 2 weeks I'm working solid. So now we've stumbling over our feet and we're looking for people that we can trust to look after Isabella and blah blah blah, blah. And it's hectic. It's hectic. There's been times that I've taken this kid with me to sets, and I have taken her with me to auditions and to where I'm working, and that's just how my life has been. I've dealt with that. So yeah, that is all happening, but I'm super, super excited. What I'll also do is after this, check out what we've been up to this weekend. And please comment, let me know what you've been up to. And like I said, please, any advice you have for us on how to get to this date night that we are so desperately looking for and so desperately need, please. And also to those moms that have obviously, how have you dealt with that first day when you've gone back to work and you've now got to leave your little one at a day mom or at a creche? Any advice? Help me. I'm so nervous, but so excited to be working.